Hey guys, Jarek and Komodo here, and I got some more Halo 5. So recently, a new patch has been posted to Halo 5 that added a lot new content. You're doing like a little mini dance.
Because they added Forge.
Yeah, well they added that. They added a lot new content. Forge is in, which is actually very good. Much better than Halo 4. Like, Halo 4's Forge was not very good.
I honestly had no idea Halo 4 had Forge. That's how little I played it. Like, I haven't played a Halo game in so long that I was super out of practice when I was playing.
But yeah, Forge wasn't good in Halo 4, but it looks like they took their time, and Forge is actually very good in Halo 5. They also added a few new maps, they added some new stuff in the rec drops for Warzone, and the best update out of everything, fucking controls. Thank God. I am so glad they acknowledged that their idea behind the acceleration was fucking idiotic. But I'm giving them credit. They did the next best thing. Instead of just removing it entirely, they gave you a choice. I don't know what this guy was doing. I thought he was going to shoot me again, so I panic grenaded, but no, he just like ignored me. I think he was shooting at someone else. But yeah, they did the next best thing. They gave you complete control over how much acceleration is in the game. Now, if I'm going to give you any advice, I would tell you to turn it off entirely, because acceleration should never be in any game, ever. It merely just messes up with your aiming. It's really silly and dumb. They tried to release a game that had acceleration force turned on PC.
Are you talking about Legendary?
What? No, I'm talking about this game. You can turn it off in Legendary through an INI file, but that's what would have happened in Halo 5. If it was on PC, everyone would have just found a way to turn it off because that's stupid. No one wants it. So, I should probably explain a little bit farther. I'll put a link down below in the video information. I've linked this around before. Watch this video to understand what I mean about the acceleration. It was a huge problem, and the acceleration is why when you were trying to aim horizontally, it would feel like it would be like really slippery and your aim would go all over the place. Thankfully, they gave you an option to... Unfortunately, they didn't give you an option to get rid of it entirely, but tone it down. It's still there, I still feel it, but it's very minimal. So, and as you can tell, immediately my aim is a lot better as I get killed by someone that uses a weapon where you don't need to aim at all. But yeah, my aim feels so much smoother now. It is absolutely amazing. I can play the game and I can enjoy it, and I'm actually having a lot more fun with it. Before, it was rage-inducing, because it's like I wasn't getting those kills that I should have got, that I know I'm capable of getting, because I'm not that bad at the game. Like, I know I'm not that bad, so why can't I just kill someone that has his back facing me? Like, the aim was that much of a problem for me.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, that guy just kind of walked in front of my bullets, so I was kind of lucky. Now, I'm not saying I'm MLG Pro or anything amazing. Also, I'd like to point out this game was 3 vs 4 because one of our teammates dropped out immediately. You know, I'm not amazing, but I've been playing Halo since Halo 1, so I'm not like this horrible scrub player, you know? And I just couldn't aim. So now you have the option to put the acceleration and the aiming. Both have the option 1 through 10. Unfortunately, you can't put the acceleration at 0 and get rid of it entirely, but you can make it so minimal that it's almost, like, you almost can't tell it's there. So, that's great. The start of this game wasn't very good. I went negative for a while, but I started picking up. As I'm talking about like how much this helped me and stuff like that, this was like my second game of the night. But yes, I'm very, very happy about that. But hey, you also got an Xbox One recently.
Yeah.
With a specific discount. And this was pretty much your first night playing Halo multiplayer?
Yeah, I bought it like... Jesus, what day is it? I bought it on Friday, or Thursday, I can't remember. The days all meshed together. And I had it just the first day, I didn't do anything with it. Then I popped it in my Xbox the second day, and I had to go to work, because it took that long to install.
Yep, 18 gigabytes, right?
Yes.
That's a combination of the patches, and like the 8 gigabyte day one thing, and all the content they've added, which I am giving them credit. The way they're supporting Halo 5 is fantastic. And I'm not talking about, like, everyone's mad about the rec packs.
Oh.
Come out of nowhere. Everyone's mad about the rec packs, but all DLC is free. Maps are free, everything's free. And that's more of like, we still have to make money somehow, and it doesn't really interfere with anything aside from the stupid armor unlock bullshit. But it doesn't interfere with the game. So, I'm fine with that. That's getting off topic. But, you know, all maps are free and stuff like that, so I am entirely okay with this.
Jesus.
The violent melees. How much of the single player have you played?
I just finished, I can't remember the name of the ship, but it's that ship where you're playing as a chief, and you have to blow it up.
That's a lot of Halo missions.
Okay, it was like the second mission.
Okay, so not very far.
No.
So not far enough to really state any opinions.
I have one opinion. I am not okay with the jackals. They are everywhere, and they shoot you constantly, and it's really hard to deal with them.
Still not as bad as Halo 2. Oh man, Halo 2 on Legendary? Sniper Jackals for days.
You know, I'm actually thinking about getting the Master Chief Collection. Bye. Just so that I can, you know, play through the story in the game all over again. Cause
I'll totally play that again.
I don't remember anything. I don't remember. I asked my friend, you know, earlier, didn't they glass Earth? And he was like, yeah. And I'm like, why are we still fighting?
The correct
Isn't
answer
that like
would've been-
game over, man?
They didn't. As far as I know anyway. Also, I forgot to mention, I accidentally was recording at 30 FPS for this video, so I apologize. I forgot to reset my OBS because I was doing some Halo 1 stuff, and all the animations get messed up at 60 FPS, so...
Wah, wah.
Yeah. Whoops. This is only for this video and the next one, but then it'll go back to 60. You'll probably notice, like, how laggy it looks compared to, like... I was just playing it, and I watched this, and like, is something wrong with the recording? And then I looked at the frame rate, and was like, oh yeah, whoops. But yeah, multiplayer. Let's talk about multiplayer. There are two sections of it, as I've said before. Warzone and Arena. Arena is the competitive stuff, aside from the occasional social playlists they add in. They have one that's like snipers and stuff like that. I got that guy to betray his teammate with that plasma.
Nice.
But yeah, Arena, this was your first night, and as expected, I mean, you're going to be terrible for a while when you first jump
God
into it.
awful. I'm surprised you didn't say, hey, let's do some SWAT. I wanted to say, hey, let's do some SWAT, because SWAT's what I do. This is pick up good gun and die immediately for me.
If I had to give any bit of advice for this game, the first one is don't sprint everywhere. Like, unless you're specifically trying to get from one place to, like, cover, or from one place to another, have your gun ready to shoot. But this isn't going to help enough until you know the maps. Like, once you know the maps now, you kind of know it's like, I shouldn't be sprinting here, I shouldn't go there, this is basically a death zone, don't go this direction. But in general, if you watch what I do, I don't sprint a whole lot.
You know, I found out real quick the map or the bridge in that one map. I can't remember the name of it at all. There's like that bridge that leads from one side to the other. Yeah, death trap.
Oh yeah, I know
You
what
poke
one you're
your
talking
head
about.
over and you get sniped immediately.
This was a nice grenade. Bonk. Right off the head.
Oh man, I actually got one of those medals and I was super proud. Like,
The Hail Mary?
Yeah, I just like rando chucked a grenade and it gave it to me. I was like, oh my god, I actually killed somebody.
I wouldn't be like proud of getting grenade kills because.
Well, okay, it's not like I was just like, Joe over there.
Well, I
No,
mean that
was,
because
like,
the grenades
trying
are
to get the guy.
the grenades are so strong. But no, I kind of get what you mean. Like a Hail Mary grenade feels really satisfying, despite the fact that the grenades in this game are stupidly OP. But yeah, this game, you're going to be bad for a while, and you need to come into it with the logic of I expect to be bad and I want to learn.
Dude, I haven't played this game, or I haven't played a Halo game for probably like close to.
I should
3
also
years
reiterate,
now.
playing previous Halo games almost doesn't help you at all with this one. It feels so different, and the pacing is so different. Now, something else I've seen people saying is that the game, like, the kill times are faster and they feel too quick. The thing is, the kill times are faster, but it still requires the same amount of shots. The BR is still a 4-shot BR. It's just that it shoots faster. So you feel squishier, but, like, the shots are the same. So,
God, you make that look so easy.
sensitivity. I don't know what the hell I was doing there. So my sensitivity, because people are confused or they question about it, I have a sensitivity of 2, and I have acceleration turned to 1. So no acceleration at all, because fuck that nonsense. And I like low sensitivity because I can actually consistently hit people. Now, people will say, well, how do you like 180 and shoot someone coming up behind you? The correct answer to that is, don't let people come up behind you. A Halo is very much so about having good situational awareness and good map control. So if you're in a good position of the map, where you can keep them in front of you and you can be in, like, you know, above them especially, you shouldn't have to 180 behind you. Now, this is kind of a blanket statement because occasionally people like right there catch you off guard, and it does happen, but vast majority of the time it's much more important to make sure you have consistent aim over just twitch shotting. Because with Halo, with high kill times, it really does not matter too much. So yeah, I see a lot of people running really high sensitivities, and I'm like, how do you do this in Halo? You like, a 10 sensitivity in Halo is no way you can do this. So yeah, even though this game is a lot faster, I would really recommend playing it slower. That's the best advice I can give you.
I'm definitely gonna have to take that.
Because it's like you have sprint, and every other game is like, I'm gonna sprint all over the place. It's like engraved into your mind, especially with like Call of Duty being a thing.
Actually, honestly, when I switched to bumper jumper, I completely forgot I had a sprint button.
Wow. So yeah, there's been some Halo 5, just some regular Team Slayer on the rig. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you later.